Welcome to Aman Jaiswal's YouTube channel. In my last video, I spoke to you about the RAW file format and why is it preferred by professional photographers over the Jpeg format. Today I'll be talking about the advantages and disadvantages of the Jpeg format. Jpeg is one of the most commonly used standards for compression of images of the photographs. It works pretty well with big and complex pictures where there are a lot of gradients. It is not ideal with images with solid lines or text. Like any standard, it has its advantages and disadvantages. Jpeg is named after the professional group which developed it in 1968. It's called the Joint Photography Experts Group. But as the internet and the other technologies developed, there was need for smaller file sizes. These individuals began using JPEGs outside photography. Today, the JPEG format is used in everything from creating business documents or sharing it on social media. We can divide the JPEG format into two. JPEG XF, the exchangeable image file format. This is the format which is generally used by cameras to capture and store pictures. The second one is JPEG GIF, JPEG file interchange format. This is used for transferring and storing, mostly for the internet. Usually, people do not differentiate between the two types of JPEG format. They refer to both JPEG XF and JPEG GIF formats as JPEG. There are several advantages of the JPEG format. Number 1, it is extremely portable. Secondly, it is compatible with almost every image processing software or application. Third, it is compatible with most hardware devices such as printers, cameras, and etc. Fourthly, JPEG formats can store high resolution, fast moving images which would be a blur in other file formats because of their small size. Fifthly, JPEG photographs can move quickly from one device to the other, especially from cameras to computers or other storage devices. Sixth, the JPEG image can be compressed and reduced. This is why the images can be used easily on the internet because it does not take much space or bandwidth. Seventh, a JPEG file can be compressed to 5% of its original size. In spite of all the advantages the JPEG files have, they also have some disadvantages. Firstly, the JPEG compression actually loses certain amount of information about the photograph. Second, the quality of image is reduced after compression because of the loss of certain contents of the photographs. Thirdly, the JPEG compression is not suitable for images with sharp edges and lines. Fourth, the JPEG format cannot handle any animated graphic images. The JPEG format does not support any layered images which are usually needed by graphic designers to edit their images. Lastly, only 8-bit images are supported with JPEG. That is much lesser information compared to other formats. The JPEG images use the fact that the eyes are more sensitive to brightness than to color. Hence, it eliminates some colors or higher frequencies which in any case the eye cannot see. That is why it does not make a difference to us when we see the file. Most of the time, we cannot recognize the difference in colors which is a JPEG and a non-JPEG file. Thus, by using this concept, we can compress the JPEG file in several ways and the process may vary. The most popular ways are reducing the chrominance levels, that is difference between the red and the blue colors. Second, quantization of the cosine transformation. Thirdly, entropy coding. Each of these use different compression algorithms, but it is only the entropy coding that ensures lossless JPEG compression. This allows us to use JPEG files on several different media. The internet is an example where we need good quality photographs, and using the JPEG format we can compress images to 5% of the original size but they still look as good. So in many places where data transformation is slow, that is why the JPEG compression helps improve the overall user experience. The JPEG compression is not suitable for sharp image lines. Thus, the JPEG images should be only used if we want small size images, portable images with color contrast without worrying about the image quality. However, if we want to use high resolution editable images, we should use the RAW file format which stores images in lossless compression. I hope I have been able to make you understand about the advantages and disadvantages of the JPEG file format. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon. when I upload my next video so that you can get the notified. Please leave your comments in the box below. I always respond to your queries. It also helps me to make my videos better.